and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm really excited today to bring you a gorgeous wig by Rene of Paris, one of my favourite brands, Nolan. So this is a brand new wig for me in marble brown art. So I love this colour marble brown, it's gorgeous, and this wig is really stunning. You know, it's a really nice, sleek, straight, long style, and I think you're going to love it. So I'm excited to show this to you. Now, I got this wig brand new from eBay. So again, I got it a lot cheaper than I would if I was buying it from a wig outlet or a wig retailer. So I got a great buy and it's brand new and I love it. I've literally got this out of the box, sewn wig clips in, tried it on really quick, put it in the packet, you know, because I transfer them into these bags for safekeeping. So I can do this review with you, and then I'm excited to go out and about in this wig. So let me show you this gorgeous wig. So first of all, this gorgeous colour marble brown art. Now, it reminds me a lot of ginger brown. So ginger brown is very similar to this colour, but this has got highlighting through, or low light. So it's got pieces of a lighter blonde going through a rich kind of gingery brown base. That's what I would call this colour. So, you know, it's not really about what the colour is. I'm not going to go onto the website and say this is the exact colour. When I'm looking at this, this reminds me of a ginger brown with lighter pieces through. And that gives it a little bit something special. And this is a very layered look as well. So, you know, it's got layers, especially around the front. So it's like a piecey, very edgy, long style. And it's really cool. So that's the colour. And then if I show you inside the cap as well, I've sewn 3 wig clips into this as well. 2 at the front, 1 at the back. I just put that little extra one in there just for added security. I don't usually use that unless I'm going out and I know I'm going to be using maybe my hands. Because when I talk with my hands. You've probably noticed that. And sometimes my hands fly in my face and I want to make sure my wig's on right so I'm not pulling it off by accident. So I've sewn 2 at the front, 1 at the back, and this has got a pre-cut lace front, and it's got that parting as well. There's like a side lace or mono to give it the scalp effect there, and then you've got a little bit of volume here, not much at all. It's a very flat wig, and then you've got all the breathable wefting at the back. It's also a very light wig, even though there's lots of hair on this wig, and you've got the bra strap style adjusters at the back to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. And it's got the gorgeous Rene Of Paris label there. So I really love this wig. And, you know, this was the only colour that I could get it in from eBay because this was the colour that was being sold. But I think I would have possibly bought this wig in any colour to try it because I've wanted to try it for a while. And the fact that it's in this colour as well is a bonus because it reminds me, just looking at it like this, you know, a lot of my Thin Candice wig from Godiva's Secret Wigs in ginger brown. Or, you know, my Robin wig from Noriko. So it's very similar to that in the way it looks when it's kind of like that. Obviously, I know the styles are totally different because there's a lot more layering through this. And obviously, this colour isn't ginger brown, it's marble brown art. But it's a very similar colour. It's just there's lots of lovely lighter pieces through this. So I think you're really going to like this wig. Let's try her and see, shall we? So, you know, I haven't had to do much to her. I've got a brush here, so I can just give her a little light brush through, you know, just to break the fibres up because obviously it's been travelling to me. But when I got this out of the box, I could tell, brand new wig, never been used, amazing. Great bargain buy from eBay. So it's always worth, you know, having a look on eBay and seeing what they've got. So I'm going to do the parting when it's on my head. I'm just going to see where it wants to fall. But this is a left to right part as well to get that scalp effect. So I'm going to unclip my clips and clip it in. So all my hair is back ready for this wig. So I'm going to get my thumbs at the back where the label is. I'm going to put the front of the wig about there. And I'm going to put my head into the wig. And then I'm going to tuck in my hair here, little pony. I'm going to align the 2 very comfortable ear tabs. And then I'm going to bring it up to my hairline. So I'm going to show you before I lift it up, unless it does it itself, the naturalness of this hairline. So when I'm putting it on, it doesn't feel like it's moving up by itself here. Flipping it up, just showing you. So look at that natural hairline there, you know, with the lace front. Very natural. That's why you can get away with this wig no matter what colour your bio hair is. So she's falling all over the place. I'm ignoring that for now. I'm just going to grab the fringe or the bangs and I'm going to lift it up to my hairline. About there, okay? About there. So I'm just going to clip her in. Clip her in. The first thing I'm feeling with this is the cap. It's a nice fit. The ear tabs feel bigger for some reason. It may be because I've just been wearing Anima, okay, from Ellenville. So it's a totally different style of cap. It probably is that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Fits nice. Just feels a bit different because of that. Because, you know, some of these fits can feel a bit tight on me. You know, well, not tight. You know, they're obviously they feel nice, but more like a snug fit. I think it's just, it's pulled in at the back. I think that's what it is. Let me take it off and have a look because, you know, obviously I haven't messed with this wig at all. And it feels like, yeah, you can see because I don't usually mess with these much at all. I'm just going to take the bra strap style adjusters out slightly, you know, just to give it a bit of a looser fit there. And let's try it again. So all my hair's back. I'm going to put my head into the wig. Put all my hair in. I'm going to grab the 2 ear tabs. Make sure you do that first and you align them. That feels better this time. I think it was just a bit too tight on me then. Because it isn't a tight wig. It's an average cap and it fits me perfectly. Again, I'm just going to move the hair out of the way. And I'm going to lift it up slightly to my hairline. Doesn't need much adjusting at all, this one. Yeah, it's in the right place. So I'm going to clip her in. Now, I know she's falling all in my face. But, you know, I haven't actually done anything to her yet. Yeah, them ear tabs, these ear tabs do feel slightly big. Which is bizarre. I'm not sure why. But they are coming right down. I mean, they always come right down anyway. But they feel like they're giving me more coverage in this wig for some reason. So I don't know if that's just how they are. They just feel a bit bigger than usual. Because I give you the raw truth, you know. Usually these wigs are very comfortable. But I don't know, the ear tab on there, it feels a bit, I don't know, just feel, especially this right side. And I've got them on right, they're on straight. It just feels a bit big. I don't know why. Maybe on this wig, it's just designed a little bit differently. I'm not sure because I haven't tried Nolan before. This is the first Nolan that I've got. So, first of all, you can see the edginess of the cut. You know, it's got lots of kind of layering going down, very edgy. You know, it's kind of got that kind of sleekness of the edginess of the cut there. And then it goes into, you know, a longer style. So this is a great wig if you want to put it up because, you know, you can have these pieces down. Obviously nothing like this. I haven't even done anything to it yet. This is literally box hair. You know, straight out of the box. Let's see what's going on. And you know now from whether it's watching me or your own journey that you have to play with the wig sometimes to get them how you want them to be. Because I wouldn't go out like this because it's just in my face and it would do my head in. I can't see a thing. You know, that to me looks daft. But this is just giving you an idea of what it begins like. So before I do anything with it, let's look at the colour. Even though I can't see. Look at the colour. So you can see it's like a ginger brown, but it's got like these lighter pieces through it. So, you know, if I was looking at this colour, if someone gave me this colour and said, what colour would you say this is? I would never think this is a marble brown. I would say it's like a chocolate swirl or it's some kind of ginger because, you know, the other marble brown colours I've got are brighter than this. So, yeah, maybe this is, I don't know if this is a unique colour to this wig or, I don't know. But this is, according to the seller on eBay, it says marble brown art. Okay, but it's very, very pretty. And when I'm looking in the mirror, you know, again, it's like, to me, this is more, I mean, I know it's marble brown, you can tell. But to me, this is very much like, you know, like a swirling colour. A swirly colour. Because to me, that's definitely like a ginger brown base. But I'm sure it is marble brown. It's just some of the other marble browns I've got more curly. That's probably why. And this is obviously more of a sleeker style. Now for me, I like the wig, But I think for me, I do prefer Thin Candies from Godiva Secret Wigs. I do prefer Robbie from Noriko. You know, I like Lennox, obviously. I love my Lennox wig. So for me, it's kind of, I prefer that look than this edgy. You know, it's nice, but, you know, for me, I'm thinking I could, got it in my face, throw your hair in my mouth there. I could get a pair of scissors and cut it into a little bob, okay, because of the way it is. I mean, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, I like it, but this isn't going to be a wig that I run out and buy another one of. You know, it's not like I'm thinking, oh, I've got to get this in a blonde or I've got to get this in a different colour, because number one, the ear tabs feel really, I don't know why, they just feel a bit big on me, a bit heavy. And the hair, I mean, the way it is at the moment, it's just too in my face. So I need to sort out what's going on with this party. I feel like I inhaled some wig then. Just be careful you don't do that sometimes. And what I'm noticing again on the parting is very natural looking. I know you can't tell in the camera much at all there, but it's got a very natural part. Yeah, you know, when I'm looking at this in the mirror, I can see the scalp effect. I know sometimes you can't. I'm just saying if you can see it more with the mirror. Yeah, you can kind of see it there in the mirror, but you can't see it as well on camera than you can looking in the mirror. Like now when I'm looking in the mirror, I can see the scalp effect all the way back. But when I'm looking in the camera, I'm struggling to see that. Now, this wig, I mean, the hair at the moment, it's too much for me. It's too in your face. So it's not like there's a lot of hair. It's just the cut is putting it all in my face. So I would drastically need to work with this to manipulate the hair so it does not fall in my face. So heat of the hands. Heat of the hands. Start by doing that, moving your fingers. And the more you constantly play with the hair, the more heat you're creating just by doing this. And obviously it's not going to move because I've secured it in with wig clips. So I can play with the hair and manipulate it. Okay, I don't know if this is a style where it's supposed to hang in your face or it's supposed to be more like that. And I know that some ladies love it like that, you know. So straight away I can feel even just by doing this, it's starting to move around. And you can do things as well like get a brush and back comb the style and then use your fingers to run through it again. So you give it again that slick effect, but the back combing starts putting it into some kind of style. It's pushing the hair over. So that's a little trick I've learned as well to do. You may not want to do that. Maybe you don't want to, you know, kind of mess up the wig. Not that it will mess up the wig, but perhaps you don't want to do that in case it knocks the wig. So you'd rather use the heat of your hands. But, you know, that's kind of staying out my face a little bit more now. You could always use bobby pins as well, remember, if you wanted to do that. Maybe clip it back a little bit. You know, you could do that overnight to try and manipulate the style to stay that way. But I feel that this is a style that may get on my nerves a little bit. Initial reaction to it. Like it, love the edginess of the cut and the, you know, the kind, it's very modern, you know, very modern. But for me, as a daily wig wearer, I think this particular, the way it is now anyway, I mean, it's starting already to go into some kind of workable style, but I think it would annoy me. You know, I much prefer Thin Candies, for example, because it stays out of your face. So, yeah, definitely it is going to manipulate. This hair will stay out of your face. It's just going to take a little bit of work. So, you know, that's why I love doing these videos, because you can see that you do have to sometimes spend time with it. And isn't it starting to look pretty? Now it's off the face. You know, when it's all hanging in the face, you just, you know, for me, I just can't see the point. Because you can't do anything with it. You know, if you're out and about and you're eating, your hair's all around your face. I mean, it's shedding a little bit of hair here. But, you know, you're eating your dinner, you're going to get hair in your face. You don't want that. So I can understand why they've made the style this way, because it's very edgy. But the thing is, with your own hair, I suppose with your own hair, would it fall in your face? I don't know. I mean, you can tell. I mean, we've just been talking for 14 minutes and I haven't had the wig on for that long. But just sitting here and manipulating the hair, it moves it around and changes it. And now I've got the wig on, I'm getting used to how these ear tabs are feeling. So they're not hurting me. They just feel bigger than normal for some reason. I don't know why. Perhaps I've got a dodgy wig. I don't know. Perhaps that's why it was on eBay. I don't know. But yeah, the ear tabs feel a bit big, especially on this side. This side's okay. But I mean, they're not pushing on my ears. They're not, pushing my ear down or anything like that. They just feel a bit bigger than normal. So I like the wig, but I think this is a wig that I'd just wear every now and again. I definitely wouldn't rush to my wig closet to grab this wig out. For me, I think I would probably end up pinning this back. Definitely. Because I think it'd get on my nerves. I mean, it's got that gorgeous lace front, so you can take it back anyway. For me, even now, just, pinning that little back feels much better. I mean, you could also grab a bit and put it behind your ear. But look at that ear tab. I mean, it's not pushing on my ear. It just feels big. I don't know why, because usually, you grab them, you can put it behind your ear. I can't even fit this piece of hair behind my ear. So if you're kind of a small average like I am, I'm like a 21-inch head, you may find that this wig isn't as comfortable as some of the other styles. So you may be better off with something like Robin from Noriko or Thin Candies from Godiva Secret Wigs that still give you this look, but more comfortable. The cap isn't very comfortable on me, really. The cap is, but the ear tabs are just causing a little bit of drama there. Don't know why. Bit strange. So, yeah, and that looks weird because obviously I've got that bit pinned back and this is big. So, I mean, I love all wigs, as you know. I will try anything once, but, I have to be honest, and I don't think this is a wig that I'm going to enjoy. The hair's lovely. I love the cut, the style. I'm sure someone out there will love this one. You may love this one, but there's something not quite feeling right with the ear tabs for me. And, it's a very pretty wig. We'll look at it together and do a turn. So, very pretty with this edginess, and the way the hair's cut, and it's lovely hair. It feels really nice. Obviously, it's synthetic hair. Feels really nice. The style's nice. It's a light wig, but the cap is hurting me. It's starting to hurt me. I'm getting used to the ear tabs, but I don't know. I was just wondering if I could show you. Can you see? Obviously, I'm pulling it up. That's what it sits down there, but I don't know why. I mean, it's not on my ears or anything like that. It's not pushing on my ears. It just feels heavier than normal on the ears. They just feel big. I don't know why. So, yeah. It's a nice wig. I would give this, I have to give it an honest review. 7 out of 10. Because it's gorgeous. It feels nice. The hair's nice. But the thing that's putting me off it is the fact that all this hair wants to just hang in my face. And I feel it's going to take a lot of work to manipulate it so it doesn't do that. And I don't really want to spray lots of wig spray on a wig. And I don't want to keep having to move it back out my face. I mean, yeah, fair enough. If you want to pin it back, that's fine as well. You could easily pin it back and that looks quite pretty. But the ear tabs, I don't know why, they're just not feeling very comfortable on me. May just be this particular one. May just be this one. You may watch other wig reviews on this wig and they may give it a wonderful review. So I'm not knocking the wig at all. Rene of Paris, says Rene of Paris, yeah. I'm not knocking the wig. I just think that, I don't know. This hair, it's not for me. It's not my cup of tea at all, the way it's hanging in my face. If it wasn't doing that, I would love this wig. But it is feeling a bit strange on my ear tabs. The ear tabs feel a little bit big on me. And that's the thing that puts me off a wig. If you've been watching me for a while, I had a nightmare with the Raquel Welch Dare to Be pink wig. Ended up cutting those ear tabs out completely. Probably never ever wear that wig. I haven't worn it since I've had it. So just literally cut, because I had to cut the ear tabs out. They were hurting me way too much. And I would never cut the ear tabs out of this because they're not hurting me like that one was. it just feels weird. It just feels a bit strange. So yeah, you never know. Might sell this wig at some point, but it's nice to have in the collection. You know, and I am a wig enthusiast, I suppose now. I have got wig addiction, so it's nice to have it in the collection. I didn't pay full price for this anyway. This is brand new with tags, but I did get it a lot cheaper than I would normally get it. So I can't even remember how much it was, but you know, it was literally half price. So I'm not disappointed in the fact that I've spent money on this wig and probably won't wear it, because I'm glad I can show it to you and give you a raw review of it, because maybe you're thinking, oh, I really like the look of that one. But, you know, maybe the hair in the face would also put you off. I mean, you could cut banging. You know, you could easily cut bang into this and then it gets rid of that problem. Not there is a problem, you know, it's just, for me, it doesn't feel right on me. You could cut a bang in like that. So, and I've actually got a thin Candice wig that I've cut a bang into that would be very similar looking to this. So you can go to the playlist and have a look. So you could easily cut bang into this rather than having it all in your face. But I think what I would do with this wig, if I wear it, which I'm sure I will at some point, because, you know, like now I'm saying the ear tabs are feeling all right again. I'm weird with ear tabs, I really am. 1 minute they feel weird, then they don't. It's strange. It's strange, I don't know. I'll have to come back at a later date and tell you how I get on with this wig. Maybe I could try wearing this wig out and about and seeing how I get on with it. Maybe putting a wig in my handbag in case I have to have a change in the loos, because it's getting on my nerves. But I think with this one, for me, if I was going to wear this one, it's going to have to be pinned back in some way, because it's too in your face, you know. So perhaps getting a little clip or even putting a headband in this. But even then, you know, I don't know. I like it, but there's just something. And the hair's gorgeous. I love the length on it. And I do quite like the edginess of the cut. But I don't like how it's all hanging in my face. And, you know me, if you've been watching me for a while, I'll be manipulating the hair while I'm talking. And a lot of the times it does do what I want it to do. But every now and again, you get one that you think, oh, this is going to be a handful. This is going to be trouble. This is going to take some time to get how you want it to be. And the thing is, if you love it like this, if you love these kinds of in-your-face styles, or you love them more around the face, you're going to love this wig. But for me, too much hair. So if I was going to wear this all the time, if this was going to be my daily wig, I would have to put a bang into it. I would definitely have to cut a bang into this one. Or even pull over more hair like this and put a clip in. Feels a bit better now I've pulled more hair over. Put a clip in perhaps there like that. Which looks okay. It doesn't look wonderful, but it looks better than it did all hanging in my face. And then maybe manipulate that bit out of the way. Let me just have a look how that looks in the mirror. Oh, that looks quite nice, you know, in the mirror. Because I always look in the mirror as well, because sometimes it looks different in the mirror than it does on camera. You know, sometimes I'm looking in the camera and I think, oh, that looks wonderful. And then I look in the mirror and it doesn't look the same, or it just looks a bit off. So always be careful with that. But, you know, it looks nice like this. It's just, what I'd have to do, I think, is put another clip in to lift it up higher here. I usually have 2 clips here. Let me just grab some more clips. And we'll do it together. Got some more clips here. I had a clip in my other wig earlier, so I think I've left it upstairs when I took it off. So let's see if I can lift this. See how it's bulking here? I mean, you may not be bothered about that at all, but for me, it just looks a bit strange. Let me just see what this does. Just have a little play. Moving it around a little bit. Yeah, that feels better on me because it's got rid of that bulk. It's got rid of all that bulky hair. Oh, that looks much better. But, you know, it's whether you want to change the style. You know, whether you're thinking, oh, is it worth buying a wig that I can't even wear down properly? It may just need manipulating. It may just need a clip in overnight to get the hair sitting where you want it to sit. I mean, you could part it differently. You're obviously not going to get the scalp effect. well, let's have a see if we can part it differently, if that makes any difference. You know, if we think, okay, it's not really working there, let's try and part it somewhere else. And again, you know, when you do that, you're just going to have to spend a little bit of time manipulating the hair. Just manipulating. Might be better with the centre parting. You know, for daily wear I'm talking about, not like on a night out. You could probably tolerate it for a night out, you know, and get away with it for a night out. But if you're going out and about in the day, it's going to do your head in. You know, these ear tabs, I'm kind of getting used to them. You know, they are feeling a bit big on me, I'll be honest. But I can tolerate it. Especially when you're busy. You know, when you're busy doing your work or you're out and about or whatever you're doing, you forget you've got a wig on anyway. So you'd forget about that. It's not like it's causing me pain like the Raquel Welch Dare to Be one was and some of the Amazon ones have. But, you know, could do with them being a bit more comfortable, put it that way. Which is strange because none of the Rene Of Paris wigs have ever made me feel that way. I've always had good experiences with the cap and the ear tabs. Like I say, it may just be I've got a dodgy one. That's perhaps why it was on eBay. I don't know. You never know. You know, because, for example, my Riley wig in Plumberry Jam was supposed to be curly or curlier than it was when I got it, but I never really checked it. I just assumed, which you should never do, because when you assume you make an ass out of you and me, as they say. That's what the word spells out. But, you know, I assumed it'd be okay, left it in the box until I was ready to kind of sew wig clips in and review it, and then when I put it on my head, I was like, sure, they're supposed to be a bit more curl, but obviously I couldn't exchange it to do anything with it because I got thrown the box away and sewn wig clips in and all those things. But now, you know, when I wear that wig, I wear it with pigtails in. This wig feels so much better now I've moved all that hair out of the way. I'm sure that looks a bit strange. Let me have a look in it. Oh, it looks okay. I've just got a bit of bulk here that I would need to sort out. But I'm just kind of showing you what you could do with this wig, because when I'm looking in the mirror, you know, the hairline looks fine. You know, if I was going to wear it back, I would probably just bring it slightly down so that, you know, it was completely covering my entire hairline. Whereas, you know, when you've got a wig down, you're not that bothered about that. You know, still got the forefinger there, so I still know it's in the right place, but I would perhaps bring it slightly down and then pin it back in this way. So, you know, this wig, I think it's one of them where you're either going to love the hair around your face or you're going to find it annoys you and you're going to end up not wearing the wig, or you're going to have to find a different way of wearing the wig, and it may be something like this. So don't get me wrong, it's really nice. The hair feels lovely. The more I'm wearing it, I've been wearing it for 28 minutes now, and that's why I'm prolonging the video to try and see how it feels on me as time goes on. The ear tabs are feeling much better, so I'm getting used to that. You know, they're not amazing, but they're not hurting me. They feel tolerable. So like I say, when you're busy doing your own thing, wearing your wig, you forget that you've got a wig on anyway, so you'll forget that. You know, you just forget about that anyway. But for me, I would have to wear this wig like this. So I think this might be a wig. If I wanted to wear a style where I want it off my face, this would definitely be a great option, because you can see it goes well off your face. But this hanging in my face, all this hair is, I just wouldn't be able to tolerate it. I mean, I could put a headband in. I haven't got a headband down here to show you. But again, you know, when you put a headband in, then it's going to be pulling on these ear tabs a little bit, and that may also cause problems. So I think for me, it would definitely be getting it off my face. And you know, I have changed the parting, remember, there as well. So if I put the parting back where it's supposed to be, you know, where the mono is, or the lace or whatever it is that it's parted with, if I get it back into its style, and you know, it is pretty, it's just not really, you know, wearable for long periods of time like that, in my opinion, for me. So I would definitely need to take it off my face. I suppose I could plait it. There is things you can do. You know, I could plait it and put it back there, or put it into a little clip back there. You know, like a real, not a claw clip, but like a you know, a clip. Where obviously I'm just trying to show you how you can work this wig. You know, rather than me just ending the video and saying, oh, you know, because you want to know, is it worth buying? Is it worth buying? I think if I'd have bought this at full price, I mean, I don't really ever get annoyed about wigs or anything like that, you know, because it's all trial and error with them. But I would probably be disappointed, more disappointed than anything else, thinking, oh, I can't wear it. So, you know, for example, if I'd only got one wig, if I could only buy one wig and I bought this wig, thinking this was the wig, I may be disappointed. You know, and I may end up sending it back or, you know, not wanting it or whatever. But, you know, it is nice off the face, don't you think? I mean, there's things you can do with it. There's things you can do. I mean, obviously, you know, pinning it back like that. And if I was going out, it may not continue to stay in those bobby pins like that. I'd have to make sure it's very well secured. But it looks nice off my face. Yeah, I quite like it off. It looks very natural as well in the mirror as well. It looks supernatural like that. You know, so and it's swept over. So I don't even need to bring it down lower because it's swept over. So it's a very natural looking wig. It reminds me as well, it reminds me a little bit of Naomi from Godiva's Secret Wigs, but without, you know, obviously this one's cut a lot different. But the way the hair feels. The hair reminds me a little bit of that. And obviously the style with it being a long one. So really pretty. And I'm really loving the highlighting with the marble brown as well and the roots. And I really do like the colour and everything. I just don't like how it hangs around the face. So for me, it's a keeper wig for this kind of style. So I'm going to put it back up to a 9 out of 10 because I can wear it off the face and it looks very natural. But this side on this ear tab, yeah, a little bit uncomfortable here. But that may just be for me because I've got a 21-inch head. But let me know what you think in the comments section. Sorry this has been a longer video and I've gone on and on a little bit. But better for me to do that than, you know, say, oh, this wig's absolutely amazing, which I would never do if I'm finding problems with a wig. But it gives you an idea of other things you can do. Other things you can do than wear her like this. But let me know if you've got Nolan, if you find that she stays out of your face or any tips you might have for anyone watching to get her out of your face. You know, obviously clipping it back and holding it there or using wig spray. But for me, I just think it's designed to hang around the face because of the way the hair is cut. So for me, if I was wearing this down, I would have to cut bang it. But I think I will definitely be wearing this wig with bits back. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.